Welcome to Obscure Depths MLB preview, the Pittsburgh Pirates. This is a team that had some positive years last couple of years. Unfortunately, as big as a Pirate fan as I am picking them to finish fourth in the NL Central. Sorry, Pirate fans, I think you're just going to take a little bit of a step back this year before you take a step forward. I think I like what this team is doing. I like the players they are bringing in. I just feel that this is a tough division besides the Chicago Cubs, and it's going to be hard for them to compete on a daily basis. I mean, the Cardinals seem to be stacked. The Brewers are getting better. The Reds are made some nice deals in the offseason, so that's what they finished last year. They were just 4 games under 500, so I can see that same type of thing happening, but that's why I'm picking them fourth in the division. Let's go around the field. Pedro Alvarez at third. This guy is kind of all power, not a great batting average guy. But I think with more ABs, I think you're going to see that progress, and I think you'll see him get a lot better. Maybe not this year, but I think he's going to be a better player for years to come. He did hit 30 home runs last year, so I mean, he's got to do that again next year. But we'll see. We'll see. Clint Barmas at short. Not a lot of hope there, unfortunately. I also have Josh Harrison that could supplement him. But yeah, Barmas is probably going to be the starter just because of experience. Maybe they should give this job to Harris. I don't know. I think this team could add a shortstop if they want to compete this year. They're going to definitely have to add a shortstop that can hit the ball a little bit. Neil Walker at second. Very serviceable second baseman, above average hitter, nice power. Had a little bit of a down year last year power-wise, but I think he could return and maybe hit 20 home runs. Garrett Jones at first, along with probably Gabby Sanchez. Gabby had a horrendous year last year. I don't know how much he's going to see. He might be trade bait if they could actually get something or somebody wants to take him. Garrett Jones very quietly, 274 batting average, 27 home runs, 86 RBIs last year. He's a great serviceable first baseman. He might actually play a little bit of right field too if Gabby finds his stroke. They also have Travis Snyder out there. Snyder is a guy who's supposed to be the man the last few years, and he just hasn't quite seemed to come to fruition for him. But he might be given a chance to play every day in Pittsburgh this year, and will it be interesting to see what he can do. McCutchen in center. If you don't know about this kid, you obviously have never watched baseball at all. This guy is awesome. 31 home runs, 20 stolen bases, 327 batting average, right around 100 RBIs. Look for him to do much of the same this year. This guy's a true class act, one of the best in the game. Love the Dreads too. Starling Marte in the left. They also have Jose Tabata and Alex Presley to supplement these outfield positions. Tabata is a guy that was supposed to be really progressing last year into a very good player, just kind of had a down year. Sounds like they're probably going to give Marte a chance to flourish, and he showed some nice promising play in just 45 games last year. So I like this kid. Might be a little bit early to get him in there, but if Tabata or Presley don't want to step up to the plate, why not? Why not let him fly, right? Russell Martin behind the plate. I think the teams are really gonna like this guy. He's not a great batting average catcher at this point in his career like he used to be, but he's showed a little bit of a power stroke, and he's a good catcher for a staff. I don't think he gets enough credit for that, but he's a pretty good catcher. Michael McHenry is also going to be the backup again. He had a decent year last year with 12 home runs. Not a great batting average catcher, but he's a good catcher that can come in and fill in every other day, or every once or twice a week when you need him. So he's a great defensive catcher as well. AJ Burnett, top of the rotation. Wandy Rodriguez. Both these guys are nice veteran arms. Burnett's a little bit more of a power pitcher. Wandy's a little more of a deception guy, being left-handed and all. But he's a great player. Got 12 wins on two sub 500 teams last year. So he and a nice ERA of 3.76. So you know what you get with Wandy. He's not a big strikeout guy, but he knows how to get the job done. James McDonald had an explosive year last year, then kind of hit a wall somewhere in August, but I think he'll bounce back and have a decent year. He's just going to learn from that experience and be a stronger pitcher because of it. Francisco Liriano, if he can come and be healthy, he's a very good pitcher. He had his struggles last year. Change of scenery will probably do him some good. Playing the Cubs will probably do him some good. Jeff Karstens, Kyle McPherson, Jonathan Sanchez, Jeff Locke, Jeanmar Gomez, all those guys are going to be competing for the fifth spot. So they have a little bit of experience there and nice depth in the rotation. You'll probably see all those guys start a handful of games this year. Moving to the bullpen, we got Jason Grilli. He's first year ever as a closer, so we'll see what he can do. Great strikeout to innings guy, which is something you want out of your closer. Decent ERA under 3 for a bullpen guy too. Mark Melanson had his struggles last year, but I think a change of scenery, being out of Boston, will probably do him some good. Not a lot of experience in the bullpen after those two guys, so that's going to be kind of a weak spot for them. But if they can keep these guys like Watson, Hughes, Wilson, Morris in there all year, they're going to gain some experience and just be a better bullpen next year because of it. Again, I'm picking the Pirates to finish 4th in this division. I really, really like this team, and I think they're going to be a good team for years to come, but I think this team needs another year to gel, and they will be better because of it. This has been Obscure Depths MLB Preview, the Pittsburgh Pirates. Thank you for listening and watching. I want to send a shout out to my #1 fan, Braves 1025. I love you. Thank you.